Hello, my peeps. Welcome back, and those that are new, welcome to my channel. I am Gina, and this is a box that I got from Gemstone Orphanage. What was it? It's just, what's the name of it? Tiger Eye? Just Tiger Eye. I don't know. It was just a registered Tiger Eye. I started without you. I'm just kind of playing around because I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, I don't have any bales that are bronze except for this glue-on bale. So I thought a glue-on bale, I want to put that on, but then I thought, well, I got to cover that hole somehow. So I stuck in a wire, wrapped it around, brought it around, and then just curled it around. So now I'm going to put the glue-on bale on the back there, hoping that that glue will help hold that wire in place, and I'll hold that in place. So that is what I'm working on right now, and I thought, well, you probably want to watch and see how I do that. So I have 2-part epoxy. Epoxy sets in 5 minutes. It's clear, even though the one side is yellow. Let me get this off. Oh, there we go. It is off. And now, oh, I need a toothpick. I need a toothpick. Oh no, am I out? I have to go get a toothpick. Oh, here's one right here. I got it. Oh, here, it's a long stick, but that'll work. So anyway, this is just a wrapper. So I'm going to put the glue on this wrapper. I just want to make a little dab. All you need is a little bit. Now you gotta push evenly. Even though I'm pushing evenly, that yellow just doesn't want to come out. So we're gonna push until that yellow comes out. So I'm gonna push on this side more. There we go. That is all I need. That is probably more than enough. So I'm gonna put this back on. Sweet. Okay, put this back away. And now I'm going to take this toothpick and just mix it all up. Mix, 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 mix. There we go. Just make sure it's good and mixed together. That's all you need. And now we're going to scoop it up, put it on the bale. The bale's got grooves in it to help adhere to the, that might be too much. So that's going to squish out and make a mess. All right, let's try that. Set it down. It's not going to stay there. All right, well, holding it. Let's see what it looks like around it. I don't, well, if there's any glue around it, it can come off with alcohol. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo, doo-dee-doo, doo-dee-doo. I'm not sure if it's even exactly centered. That's what happens when you got your fingers in the way. And your fingers are like, all your fingers are in the way. Sorry, I'm thinking. Sticking some glue in there. I don't want to move it too much. I'm stuck holding it. Usually I set it down, but because of it's not exactly flat because this is domed on both sides. So it's not exactly flat, so I can't really set it down. I can't set it down. So this is still soft. So I'll be back when it's dry. Okay, it's not set solid, but it's set. So here it is. So now I gotta set this on something so it'll sit evenly and get nice and hard. I want it to get dry. Maybe if I just set it on its belly. No, I don't want to lean on it. No. I need a sponge or something. Ooh. See, I need to set it on something. Well, I can't sit here and hang on to it. I didn't think that far ahead. I just thought I could set it and set it down, but it's not completely set. So maybe I didn't mix it enough. I mixed it, but might not have been enough. Either that or it's just taking longer. It says it sets in 5 minutes. Well, maybe because it's set, but now it needs to dry. And that I usually do 24 hours before I even monkey with it. So maybe I should come back when this is dry tomorrow and we will. Isn't that pretty? Turned out pretty good. Turned out pretty good. So I will be back tomorrow, which will, for you guys, will be in a flash of a second. Okay, it's the next morning, and here it is. Isn't that pretty? Looks beautiful. Did a good job. So, this is our pendant. Now, I'm just going to get our string out so we can start stringing. I have some chain here. We're just going to do a Y. Well, maybe I could make some more. Yeah, do the Y necklace instead of stringing this right on the wire. Maybe dropping it down. I wonder if I just dropped it down. And we put some other stuff in there. This was the unlimited edition of Tiger's Eye with Gemstone Orphanage. And I'm thinking about what I should do. Let's see, we got ovals and those. We'll go back to those. We don't want to get too many shapes in there. What if I just brought some down? Came down this way. And put that back. And there's our spacers that came with it. We have these little knots, these little barrels, and daisy spacers all came with it. So what I did do here is three caps right here. These are the bead caps, and they're all bronze. They're all bronze, so it matches. So we put this back, put this on here. Wire. I have to use wire to connect it. I think it would look prettier if it was just hanging from up here. Let's put this back. Put these back. Wire tends to oxidize and tarnish. I'd like to just leave this the way it is. It's beautiful. All right, let's start stringing. I have my 49 strand, which I always use because it's got 49 strands of stainless steel with a clear coat on it. And that's why they call this clear, because there's a clear coat and you can see the stainless steel behind it. And then they do come in colored coatings, so you have them with different colors: blues, browns, purples. So this shouldn't take too well. I gotta pull these all off, and we're gonna just get through this fast and easy. I've made a couple of videos, but ditched them. Let's see, one here. My nail polish didn't all come off. Tried. This is a pretty design. Where is my brain this morning? Just got off morning coffee with Randy at Thunder Horse Descendant. So now I'm going to change modes. This one. And then this. Look at the chatoyancy on that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. Now I'm going to put on a couple of seed beads, so that this metal is not resting right on my beading wire. So I'll put a couple of seed beads on there, and then we'll slide the pendant down. There we go. I just got 2. That's all I need. Okay, now I'm going to pull this off and put this together. I don't know why I pulled that one off. There. Oh, for those of you that don't know what this is a magic rod. I get them from Louisa from Misty Moon Designs. She's got these in her Etsy shop. So go to Misty Moon Designs in the Etsy shop and you'll find her magic rods. You get 5 of them. And then a little bag that's got all these little stoppers on it. So I use this, you know, rondelles and your bead caps, they don't lay right when you're trying to design. So I put everything on here and then I see what it's going to look like, what it's going to be on the beading wire. And then I just kind of mix and mash and keep pulling off and putting on until I'm happy with the design. And now I'm done with that. I'm going to put all these beads on. So that is what that is. There's chatoyancy in every bead. Isn't that gorgeous? That's like honey. Apologize for my nails. I just washed them, but I washed them as good as I could, and the nail polish and the creases just don't want to come off. I have to work harder at it. And then I tried doing it with nail file and scrape it off, and it still wasn't coming off. I'm like, well, I want to finish this video. I started it yesterday. I'd like to finish it. There we go. I'm losing weight, and I had like gotten to my calories expended for the day, and I'm like, ooh, I still have one more fueling to go. What do I do? Do I eat it or I just not eat it? I thought, well, if I get hungry later, I'll eat it. If not, no big deal. So then I went into 1,200 calories. Like, yikes. And I did lose 0.4 of a pound, 4.4 of a pound. So I still lost weight. So that's good. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's put this together. I got my crimp, gold crimp bead. Look at this wire guard. That's how it came out. I'm like, oh, I can bend that back. No, can't bend it back. It won't be even. So I had to get out a new one. So we have a wire guard. Wire guard is exactly what it says it is. It guards your wire. We're going to go down through, back through the crimp and pull down. Push up on this. Is it not going to work? There we go. Because this is my waist. I'm trying to get as little waist as possible. So don't cross your wires. And now we're going to crimp. And we're going to go in the back groove first. And squeeze. Turn to the front groove. And squeeze to the side. And then you get your very nice little crimp. Ta-da! And then we're going to snip off the excess. Snip off the excess. There we go. Now we'll slide everything down this way. It is so pretty. I went with this rather than crystally and pretty. This is kind of on the low down and kind of smooth and rustic. Okay, we'll snip this off and get another crimp bead, wire guard, inside one, down through the other. I didn't show you the wire guard. It's going to go down through this side, down through the crimp bead, and pull. Whoops. There we go. Pull the necklace up nice and snug, but not too snug. We want some fluidity. You want it to move. You don't want a really stiff necklace because then one of your crystals will pop. It'll crack and then it'll come off. There we go. Got it down. Now we're going to crimp it on the back groove and squeeze. Go to the front groove and squeeze. It's pinch shut, but it's different. Looks different. Okay, that's all our waist. It's just a couple of inches. Now, let's see how long this is. Let's see, 9.5, 9 3/4, about 9 3/4. So we already got 9 inches. We need 9 inches more. I wonder if I should have this hang down further. Should we make it a 20-inch necklace? And it'll just hang down a little bit further. Yeah. Let's go 20 inches. So we need 10 inches. So we need 5 inches on each side. So we will measure 5 inches. And we'll snip it off right here. Oh, is this stainless steel? This might be stainless steel, I don't know. Nope. Okay. I'm going to take my magic rod, put it in here, put the chain on, and then I'm going to go down from here so I have an even chain. So we go all the way down to this one. Oh, it's magnetized. Right there. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! One for this side, one for this side. Okay. Jump rings. Put this chain out of the way. Jump ring over here. Jump ring over here. Bent nose, flat nose. These are the ones I use for my jump rings. Have the opening at the top, and I use this to kind of cover half of it, kind of keep it stable. And then I use my flat nose just to open it just a little bit. Just tweak it open just enough to put your stuff on. First the necklace and then the chain, and we're going to tweak it back shut. Tweak. I get it right together. There we go. Now, there it is. Open just a little bit. Tweak. Put this necklace on and the chain. Get in there. There we go. And then move it shut. All right. Okay, we can get this out of the way. Okay. Now we get flat nose. Gotta have my flat nose. Tweak. Now we're going to, well, we're going to have to open that a little bit more. We're going to put our toggle on. That. And then this part here. Close it. Make sure it's shut. And then we got this side. We'll put the ring on. Tweak it open. I'll put the necklace on first. It don't really matter as long as they both get on there. That. Oh, I was thinking something different here. Put this ring on. There we go. And close it up. Okay. Put this away over here. Oh, and then we've got a earring to put together. There's our necklace. And I have an earring over here. Surprise, surprise, huh? Okay, we're going to start with the bottom one. We got an oval. The chatoyancy in that. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. You see this with chatoyancy in there? Oop. There we go. Doink, doink, doink. Okay, I have a ball head pin. And I think I'm just going to make a simple loop. So we go down, cross my finger, and snip off a little bit here to make a loop. Snip. And then we're going to roll it back. And I'm going to check it, make sure there's nothing on this side, and roll. I want that to sit straight up and down. There we go. And then get this even. I want it closed though. So what I'm doing is I'm going past the wire and then I bring it back and then, nope, spring in a little bit. Past the wire. And now just work hard in it. There we go. We got that part done. And then we'll open this up. Little eye pin. And we'll slide this on. I had to use gold here. I didn't have any eye pins that were. Oh, you know what? I could have made my own out of the bronze. Well, it still has got to match the ear wire. So, we're going to go with one of these first. And then another one of these. Then this. And then this. Whoop. Little spacer. Daisy spacer. And then there we go. That's the top. Now I'm going to do a wrap loop up here. I call it this is a little, I go by how bendable it is, pliable. And if it's pliable, I do the wrapped loop. So we're going to bend it over my pliers, rotate the pliers, and bring it up and over. And then we have to move the pliers so we can go all the way around like that. And now we're going to switch hands and wrap. And there we go. Nice and snug. Take it off. There we go. Now we better tuck that in right there. Straighten this up. And we'll put it on our ear wire. And we are done with our set today. Easy peasy, huh? And beautiful. There we go. And there's our beautiful earring. Nice. See, it's I kind of put it down on the low down this time, kind of low key, little rustic, little dark. Because I always like to make everything sparkly, and I thought, well, you know, not everybody likes their jewelry all sparkly. So, whoops, wrong side. There we go. Bring this down. There we go. There's our set. Okay. Well, that's the end of this video. So please subscribe if you want. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. Can you see this? Kind of want to try to move it in so you can get a closer look. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, subscribe. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. And I'm trying to make sure I got the other earring in there. I don't want to make you dizzy. And then, if you don't want to subscribe, hit the like button. And then check out my Etsy shop. And until next time, happy beading.